did one of these layout updates, back in December of 2016, I believe it was, might have been January 2017. And I said I would keep them up and try to do them monthly. And then obviously I never did a second one. So the reason for that, as you can see here, is this big empty space. This is actually the basement in our new house. We moved into this house back in March. I went from planning to do monthly updates on the layout and video updates and planning all kinds of neat projects for that, to basically breaking out the crowbars and the wrecking bars and the cordless drill and taking the layout apart. We did manage to salvage, obviously, all the structures, all the rolling stock, a fair amount of the track. We actually did pry up carefully and managed to save. But the basic layout, the bench work, the scenery, except for the trees, and actually my dad spent a long weekend carefully taking all the trees off the old layout, as you see here, and putting them carefully in boxes where they are currently stacked in the new basement. I haven't unpacked them yet, so I hope they survive the move. Anyway, so the rest of the layout kind of ended up here, and this is the last picture I took of that layout. After getting all the layout cut up and the pieces put down on the floor, I started hauling it upstairs. It was taking forever to get that done, so I went ahead and had somebody come out and actually hired a couple of guys to lug all the junk upstairs and move the layout for me. So that brings us to where we are now. We moved into this house in February of this year. We actually sold our last house last fall in October, and we're living in an apartment for about 6 months. While we were living in that apartment, I had a good friend of mine, Lance Mindheim, and I worked together on a layout plan for the new railroad. The railroad space is about, I'd say approximately 12 by 30 feet overall. It's really not that much smaller than my last layout. So here we are in the new basement. New layout area is right in front of us, but first we have to get past Bo and Molly here. Hi guys. The layout part of the basement is here, and it's a nice wide open space. The only encumbrance on the space is this one support post right here. I did have the builder put some extra lights in the ceiling, and we also put some hard points or junction boxes where I can attach some track lighting or additional lighting. I just haven't done it yet. So I have that done, and I've also started assembling these IKEA Ivar shelves, which will be the basis of the layout section here. If all goes according to plan, you're looking at the track plan now, and you can see there's a narrow strip that runs in the foreground of the layout between the wall and the support post, and then back into that corner in the far distance. You can see, I think you can see it back over here, back in that corner. The layout will ultimately come around this corner back here behind the post there. Well, that's it for this month. Hopefully next month when you stop by, we'll have a lot more progress to show you. In the meantime, have a great summer, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.